section's all about yoga for anxiety, and I think it's pretty normal that in the current time we're feeling a bit more anxious than we do in our day-to-day lives, and yoga can really help with this. The best thing about yoga is that it helps you to regulate your breath, and what I find is that when I'm feeling anxious, often my breath is the first thing to be affected. So when we do these techniques, it can help to reduce that sense of stress or anxiety. So hopefully you enjoy, give it a go, and thanks for watching. We're going to begin the practice with a breathing technique known as Anuloma-Viloma, or alternate nostril breathing. And this is a really nice technique because it encourages you to slow down your breath and it creates a nice sense of relaxedness. So we're going to take our right hand and we're going to bend down the index and middle finger. We're then going to cover the right nostril with the thumb and inhale through the left nostril. We're then going to use the ring finger and the little finger to cover the left nostril, so both nostrils are covered, holding the breath. Then we lift the right thumb, exhaling through the right nostril. And we then inhale through the right nostril as well, covering the right nostril, holding the breath. And then lifting the ring finger and the little finger as we exhale through the left nostril. Inhaling again through the left nostril, covering both nostrils. Exhaling through the right. Inhaling again through the right nostril, covering both. Exhaling through the left. Inhaling through the left, covering both nostrils. Exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right, covering both nostrils. Exhaling through the left. Inhaling through the left, covering the nostrils. Exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right, covering the nostrils. Exhaling through the left. And then we're returning the hand to the knee, allow the breath to return to normal. Bring the right hand to the left side of the head, and we're gently going to bring the head down towards the right shoulder. Letting it come back to center. Now we're taking the left hand to the right side of the head and taking that down towards the left shoulder. Just giving the neck a nice gentle stretch. And coming back to center, we're taking both hands behind the head. And then we're just going to bring the head down towards the chest, giving the back of the neck a stretch. And coming back to center. Hands come down, we're just going to do a couple of shoulder stretches, so lifting the shoulders up to the ears, and we're going to combine that with some breaths. So we're inhaling through the nose as we lift the shoulders, exhaling through the mouth. And when you use the mouth to exhale, this can really help to relax you. Coming into tabletop now. So the hands open to shoulder width distance, knees to hip width distance. We're going to go for some cat-cows. So as we inhale, we're looking straight ahead, tilting the pelvis into cow. Exhaling, we're curving the back, bringing the head down. Moving with the breath. And then we're returning to tabletop position and we're going to come into puppy pose. So to begin with, we're just bringing the hands forward a little bit and slightly lowering the chest, keeping the hips high. We're taking the hands a tiny bit further forward, the chest a bit lower, and then we're going to slide the hands forward further still and bring the chest completely down onto the mat if we can. If you can't quite reach, that's not an issue. And then we're slowly coming back to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our legs back into plank. We're going to lower knees, chin and chest down and then slide ourselves so we're lying all the way down on the mat. And we're going to come into seal pose now. So I want you to bring your hand in front of the shoulders, open to the width of the mat. Inhaling at the bottom, and on the exhale, you're lifting the chest completely off the mat, and we're just straightening the arms out, looking straight ahead. This is a really nice, gentle back bend. You want to keep the pelvis on the mat. You shouldn't feel like you're straining anywhere. Coming down, making a pillow out of the hands, resting one cheek. And we're going to go again. This time we're going to bend the knees, bringing the big toes together. Inhaling at the bottom, exhaling, lifting the chest, looking straight ahead. Feeling a slight bend in your lower back. And coming all the way back down, relaxing the legs down. We're going to bring ourselves backwards into extended child's pose. So we're lying between the knees, the arms extended out, the forehead down on the mat. And just taking a few breaths here. We're going to start to lift out of child's pose back into tabletop. Inhaling here, tucking under the toes. Exhaling, we're lifting the hips and we're walking into downward facing dog, just pedaling the feet. Trying to get a bit of a twist in this time, bringing the knees into center, twisting the hips. And then I'm just doing some lifts, lifting the heel up and down off the mat. And from here, looking between the hands, stepping the feet until they reach the hands, and then bending the knees, trying to bring the stomach down onto the thighs, taking hold of opposite elbows, and I'm just rocking from side to side. And then we're just going to nod our head, yes and no. Bringing the hands down, just rocking backwards and forwards a little bit. Keeping everything very gentle. Taking hold of opposite elbows again and slowly rolling the body up. Head should be the last thing to come up. And we're coming to stand at the front of the mat for our sun salutes. Big toes touching, the legs are engaged, shoulders away from ears. Inhaling, lifting the arms up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, bringing the right leg back, dropping the knee, looking straight ahead, stepping to high plank. Exhaling, knees, chin and chest come down. Inhaling, sliding forward into cobra. Exhaling, tucking under the toes, coming to mountain pose with the feet together, shoulders away from ears, stomach muscles engaged, heels pressing towards the mat. Inhaling, lifting the right leg, bringing the foot between the hands, dropping the left knee down and untucking the toes. And we're just going to take hold of the hands behind the back, lifting the chest as our gaze comes slightly upwards. Breathing here. And then we're taking the hands down either side of the foot, stepping the feet together at the front of the mat. Inhaling, coming all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Take a breath. Inhaling, arms come up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, the left leg comes back, drop the knee, look straight ahead, stepping to high plank. Exhaling, knees, chin and chest come down. Inhaling to cobra. Exhaling to mountain pose. Trying to keep the breath steady. Inhaling, lifting the left leg, foot comes between the hands, dropping the right knee, binding the hands behind the back, lifting that chest. Hands come either side of the foot, stepping the feet together at the front of the mat. Inhaling, arms come up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Take another breath. Inhaling, arms come up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, the right leg comes back. Dropping the knee, look straight ahead. Stepping to high plank. Exhaling, knees, chin and chest come down. Inhaling, cobra. Exhaling, mountain pose. Inhaling, lifting the right leg, bringing the foot between the hands, dropping the left knee, and now we're bringing hands to heart center. Inhaling here. Exhaling, opening the arms up towards the right side. Inhaling back to heart center. Exhaling now to the left side. Inhaling to heart center. Exhaling, opening the arms to the right. Inhaling, heart center. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling to heart center. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling, heart center. Exhaling to the left. And now we're coming back. Hands at heart center. And then down onto the mat, stepping the feet together. Inhaling, coming all the way up. And exhaling back to heart center. Take another breath. Inhaling, arms come up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, the left leg comes back, drop the knee, look straight ahead, stepping to high plank. Exhaling, knees, chin and chest come down. Inhaling, cobra. Exhaling, mountain pose. Inhaling, lifting the left leg. Bringing the foot between the hands, dropping the right knee. Inhaling, taking the hands to heart center. Exhaling, opening the arms up to the left side. Inhaling, heart center. Exhaling, opening them to the right. Inhaling, heart center. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling, heart center. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling, heart center. Exhaling, left. Inhaling, heart center. Exhaling, right. And we're coming back to heart center. Hands come down to the mat, stepping the feet together at the front. Inhaling all the way up. And exhaling, hands to heart center. Good job. From here, we're stepping the feet to the long side of the mat, opening them just wider than hip width distance apart, opening the feet slightly, and we're coming down into a squat position. We're going to bring our arms forward as we squat here. Just allow yourself to relax into the posture. If you need your heels to be off the mat, that's not an issue. And then we're coming all the way down to seated on the mat. And we're going to straighten the legs out, bringing the right foot into the crook of the left elbow, and we're just going to make circles with the leg, opening up that hip. Making sure to go in both directions. And then from here, we're taking hold of the left foot, and we're going to repeat the same again. Bringing that foot down, we're going to take both feet together, the soles of the feet touching, slightly opening the soles of the feet like a book. We're in Baddha Konasana position, or butterfly pose, and we want it to be a passive stretch this time, so we're just bringing the arms forward and allowing ourselves to relax down here. Slowly starting to walk the hands in towards the body, and we're coming to lying down on our backs. The knees are bent, and we're just going to move the legs slowly from side to side. From here, we're going to straighten out the legs. You can stay here in waterfall pose, or you can lift your bum off the mat, taking hold of the lower back as we straighten up the legs in shoulder stand. We want to have the elbows tight in towards the body. Just breathing here. If you want to add some movement in, go ahead. You can open the legs to the side or scissor the legs, whatever feels comfortable to you. Now we're going to bring both knees onto the forehead. This is a really nice position. I find this very relaxing. And from here, taking palms of the hands down onto the mat behind us and releasing the legs down with control. We're going to come into happy baby pose now, so we're bending the knees, taking hold of the outsides of the feet. And you can lay still for this, or you can also add some movement in. And to end the practice today, we're going to come into a twist. So we want to keep the right leg up, lowering the left leg down. We're taking the right knee in the left hand and drawing it across the body. We're then bending the left leg and taking the left foot in the right hand, and we're looking towards the right. This is a really good, relaxing twist. Slowly coming back to center, and then we're repeating for the other side. So we're lowering down the right leg, taking the left knee in the right hand and drawing it across the body, bending that right leg, taking the right foot in the left hand and looking towards the left. You want to keep both shoulders down on the mat, allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm. Feeling everything relax, no tension being held in any part of your body. Coming back to center, and we're just going to hug the knees in. We're bringing the forehead to meet the knees, and then we're going to finish in Savasana pose. So I want you to open your legs to the width of the mat, arms by your sides with palms facing up, and just allow yourself this moment to completely relax.